Hi, I'm Gizmo the Ferret, and welcome back to Spiritfarer. Today, we're just gonna continue on carrying on. I have a list of things that we're gonna cook and experiment with to see if we can fill out even more of the recipe book. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Good morning, everybody. Sun is shining, the birds are singing. Let's get to work. So, in between episodes, I actually went through and created a table of all the various different things that I may or may not have made. So, for example, I definitely have made mixed grain with fish, but you can't mix like a fish with dairy. So I went through and like deduced all of those. For the kitchen, we are going to be putting one of those in. Let's start with fish and a fat. I guess mahi will do. Then we can put in a fat. Let's do just sunflower oil, and that we'll get that one cooking, figure out what that makes us. But today I'm not sure what's on the docket for stuff we got to do today, because last episode we delivered Giovanni to the Everdor, and then a tool decided to just leave. So we're now down to 4 spirits on board, and we do need one more spirit flower in order, and bottled ectoplasm, but definitely one more spirit flower in order to get anywhere else. Well, hi Astrid, come check on that in a second. Just gonna get my wheat, because I've also been grinding out a bunch of that, and beeferly too. Well, I gotta say, Astrid, Stella, Munchkin, I'm so tired, so old. I can't do it anymore. I can't go much further. Will you do me a favor? Please bring me there, sweetheart. Bring me to where it ends. Oh my... Already! Okay, next episode, I'll be bringing Astrid to the Everdor. Yes, Beaverly? Psst. Sweet pea. Probably wondered where I've been lately. I've been hiding out in my house. I didn't want to come out. Just like in a small town, word gets around. And then the gossip starts. The walls are not that thick. You still hear people talking about me. The kind of thing I want gossip, I mean. Happens all the time back in town. People don't seem to change. Oh, one of my good friends was always the nicest to me. She would always praise my hairstyle, the way I dressed. The compliments were always coming. And this was when I just had lost my brother. You remember, I told you that story about that sudden brain aneurysm. Poor thing. Taking the dogs for a walk, then poof, on the ground. It was around that time. One day I was at our house for a garden party and I had to leave early. My husband wasn't feeling too well. Too many cocktails. He was such a lightweight. Well, we left quite suddenly, but I'd forgotten my purse. Came back not 15 minutes later, and from the sidewalk I could hear, well, she was talking behind my back. Talking about how I wore the same dress at 2 parties in a row. She said that it was in a very offhanded way. Like she was stating a fact. Everyone knows that. She should know better then. That's what I remember. The way it made me feel. I didn't like it. That's how I feel now. Nobody likes to be kicked when they're down. I've been feeling like I've been losing my mind. On top of that, other people on the boat have been talking about me behind my back. I don't want to put yourself in a delicate situation, but could you help? Maybe do the rounds and see for yourself what's going on. I would appreciate it. Thank you, sweet pea. Well, next episode, I guess I'm bringing Astrid to the Everdor. And then I guess, wow. Jeez, she really does miss her husband. Oh, that's so sad. I mean, I figured as much that there's gonna be a bunch of kind of back-to-backs. Kind of just unfortunately how it flows, you know? Because it's like, oh, you work on all the different things at different points of time, and it just inevitably, multiple people want to kind of go at the same time. Especially in a situation like that where it was her husband. I would assume if you married someone, regardless of like their flaws and whatnot, you miss them and you'd want to be with them if you could. Especially in a situation like this where it's like you're helping spirits cross over into the afterlife. It makes sense. I don't know if it's like a scientifically studied phenomenon, but when people lose their spouse, that loses part of their will to live. I've seen that happen with like my grandparents. Or I guess my great-grandparents, but when my great-grandfather died, my great-grandma, that's kind of when I started to see more so of her decline kind of kick in. She's not like incredibly struggling right now, but like we moved her to like a home and stuff because it just was like she couldn't be living on her own. It was harder on her. I feel awful. Again, when I hope that when I'm like 80, 90 years old, I'm still as sharp as ever, because I don't think I could live with myself with me knowing that I am forgetting things. Because your memories are who you are. That is, it literally, that defines your person. And the thought of like losing those memories for me, terrifying, because I'm literally losing who I am. Anyways, not to go on like that depressing rant or whatever, I remember way back when, over here at this lighthouse, I remember there being a spirit sitting on like in a little table, being like all stuffy and whatnot about, oh, unless you have the bounce ability, don't even come near my umbrella, thank you. Don't believe it required a dash ability, so what we're gonna do is go over to that umbrella and bounce on it, piss them off a little bit more, but also see if we can get up onto that ledge from using that. So we can get over to the lighthouse and actually explore a new area. That'll do me some good with all these poor people just disappearing. I will miss you, Astrid. Astrid, there's a reason that I gave you my voice, and that's because I see a lot of similarities in myself in you, with just like the strong-willed spirit. And also, I'm pretty sure you worked in like a blue-collar job, which is kind of what I want to do. I don't know. It'd be somewhere in IT, but it wouldn't be, I guess it'd be a hybrid of a white collar, blue collar. I would not ever want to sit in an office space. I would have to be moving around and doing shit. Otherwise, I would lose my ever-loving mind. Hi, buddy. Do you got anything? I know we don't have tea, but it's not really, you know what? We'll buy that much tea, just 10 seeds and an opal, sure. Just to like gauge. 'Cause there might be like a weird niche recipe with tea. Look at that. I can now actually get up onto this platform. Oh. Bore the 11 stars. I knew you would come. The chosen one. The Spiritfarer. A mere glimpse of your white sail on the horizon beamed a hope and virtue sufficient to brighten my soul. A simple glance at your glorious galleon made my heart race in awe. Praise be Allah. You are here, Commander. One can only bow in front of your illustrious presence. I am Buck, your humble servant and narrator. My modest presence in your august vessel will guide your footsteps on the path to glory. Oh, may the radiant Fae bless your hat forever. This is a grand day. Joy overwhelmed me, as tall as the Mount whatever. Vast as the great sea. To the vessel. I wasn't expecting to pick up somebody today. I mean, it did say there is a spirit there, but I thought it was like, oh, what is this? Tomato pizza. Oh my goodness. Love pizza. Oh, I was like, why is animation taking so long? It's because it was working on being unlocked. Goody, 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 goody. Now there's this bulb. Once again, don't know what that does, but there is something up there I can't get to. But something I did also see on top of the nook. I am so good at this. There is a chest here I wanted to get. Anyway, back to the ship, I guess. You're okay. There's no introduction for you. Over here. Words can't aptly describe the immensity of my joy, Commander. The idea of my humble presence here on this very deck. But also as I gaze into the stars and patiently wait for our future adventures to unfold. Commander, the duty and knowledge rest heavily on my frail shoulders. I must inform you of your mission. Laid ahead of us by the torturous what the fuck is that word? Vicissitudes of fate itself. Your task is of utmost importance. With your power and cruel, the terrible Lich God Gornimloth can finally be defeated. Make a fear check. Ooh, 15. Sends a cold shiver slithing down your spine. Your courage jumps forward and your mind stays unclear and untroubled at the sound of its name. What is it? Gornimloth wants to conquer the sun itself. He conspires to steal the light itself. You must stop him at once. Only your powers can shield the world from this unholy plot. Bulwark of stars will make the sky whole once more. But before we delve further into the treacherous plans of the Lich Gods, preparations are in order. Remember, narrator here needs a little something before we venture forth on our grand journey. The shadowy alleys of Edgeboro Lane lies an emporium of great interest, a bazaar whose gilded cabinets harbor artifacts of epic value and great rarity. The owner, an eccentric shopkeeper, is an equal parts shoddy and unscrupulous. The scoundrel has got in his possession a unique scroll I covet. On this magic scroll is written in great detail how to erect a very special mage tower. A lair of infinite wonders. Only the scroll will allow you to build it, so I, your modest chronicler, can set my quarters in it. Onward. Let us set forth towards the wretched shores of the Emerald City. Edgeboro Lane is kind of green after all. Oh, we got someone who's just cosplaying about. Oh! Hold on, what are you? Well, you're flying to the guest house, I know that. But you're not a bird. Are you a dinosaur? What creature are you? Aww. Like, yeah, you're not a typical bird. Also, the food's done. So let's see what fat and fish gets us. Like a fatty fish? Fish sticks. Classy. Classy, classy, classy. Classy, classy. Well, I can now mark that off in my book as found. So I guess I really didn't like experiment a ton with fat. So let's also do this. And then can do shellfish, because I didn't also do shellfish and fat. So that'll take a minute as well. And we shall be going to bed. But yeah, that guy's not a bird, because as you can see with Gustav here, his arms are like actually detailed feathered. Whereas with our friend here, I don't know his name, he has like fleshy bat wings. So I wonder if he's modeled off of like a, oh, what's that one dinosaur called? I'll pull it up on the screen. It starts with an A. It was like a predecessor to birds, but also I don't know if that's it, because that I also am pretty sure is feathered. Like a lizard, flying lizard creature thing, which checks out with how it's a more he's a fantastical beast for the others, because all the others are just normal creatures. Anyway, so you wanted me to go to Edgeboro Lane. Before we go there, I'm gonna just do a precursor check here to see is there any. Okay, I didn't know there was still stuff at Nordweiler. Nothing at Loneburg. We still don't know what the hell's up with Nordsea Pier. Okay, but another thing is I don't know what's up with the lighthouses having that weird bulb, because that's going on here, which would not be surprised if it's like that question mark, question mark, question mark still. There's another one I think in here somewhere. I forgot where. Maybe there wasn't. Either way, we're gonna go over to the back to the bus stop, I guess. There we go. All right. I will be back to figure out what the hell's up with the bulb. At some point. I do not, when that day will be, I do not know. Also, another thing that I'm worrying a little bit about, Beaversley, like, asking me to go around, talk to all the passengers, having a bit of like a mental-ish decline. My worry is we're gonna have to send her away soon. Unless it's like one of them just decides, you know what, we're gonna just disappear off the boat, like how Atul did, then that's fine, I guess. I don't necessarily want a ladder there, but in order to remove the ladder, I have to scoot everything over by one, which is fine. Everything still looks clean, chill, whatever. Alright, Alex. Off on an adventure over... Where's Edgeboro Lane, actually? It's this one? Yes. Over to here. Then we're off to Edgeboro Lane to go... I guess build this guy's... to go find and get this guy's house. I like this guy. I mean, to be fair, I like all the spirits. One thing I did not expect, though, because... if you've seen any of my other episodes where I welcome on a spirit, they usually have like a cutscene of like them joining the ship. This guy was just like, oh, I'm here. I'm gonna just show up. I'm here. Bye. Like he's just here now. And our food is also done. So what is... Hi, Beaver, just knitting on the boat. I'll come talk to you in a sec, dear. What's shellfish and fat? What'd that give me? Fried surf. Oh, hell yeah. So I now can mark... Where's my pen? I can now mark that off the list. Next thing I'm gonna do is actually some wheat flour and mix that with some more shellfish. Because I don't think I've done that yet. At least according to my list, it says I haven't. Anyway, Beaverly, where did you run off to? Hi. Oh, you're famished. Oh, what about wonton soup? This is perfect. Exotic food always does the trick. All right. Hi. And I know you need to eat too. What about fish? There's no hassle with plain food. No fuss, no muss. Perfect. Beaverly. One thing, and makes me upset to say, but one thing I won't miss is the incessant chewing. Hi, buddy. What's your name? Let's see. Oh, Bob. Hi. I don't know what species you are, but you are also chronically depressed. So what I'm gonna do, what is your thoughts on pup food? Sure. Humble thanks, Commander.
Wow.
The sustenance is right on time. My hunger is reaching level 1. Oh, he's a goober. Also have a hug. Oh, he hugged at the tail. I was in dire need of a spirit heal. My mana was low. Oh, you're a nerd. You're you're a fucking nerd. Oh, Lord.
Hello.
Beaverly, talking behind her back. By the 7 graces of Imelda. I would never. I couldn't. I thought she liked me. Weird. I didn't do anything to upset her. Did you hear that, Beaverly? I did it for you. This for you earlier. It should keep you nice and warm if the weather ever takes a turn for the worse. Oh, thank you. But did you hear that, Beaverly? Literally talked to somebody about them talking to about English. I talked to somebody to your face about being talked about behind your back. They literally said, I would never. Now you seem like a suspect who would. With that being said though, oh, you do not you're allergic to shellfish, that's right. What else? What was like your favorite foods again? Oh, anything pub food. I don't know what your dislikes are. What do I have a heat treated crab? Hey, so let me tell you something. The shit is just too simple. One damn ingredient? What do you think we are? Dumb peasants? Goddamn lowlifes? My brother has standards. Won't accept this crap. Oh, is that what you hate? You hate one ingredient food. Okay then. Let's see. What about, you know what? Have an apple pie. Free grub, finally. There you go. Now, there's been an issue about people talking behind each other's back. What? Oh, Bev, behind her back? Nah. Never say nothing about nobody. We ain't about to go and snitch. There's a golden rule, you gotta treat your elders with respect. Family is everything. That is the most you response I think I've ever gotten. What about you, Astrid? Don't be mad at me, Munchkin, but I did some fishing while you weren't looking. Oh, I would never be mad. Thank you. Yeah? Yeah, love. Sweet pea. I didn't sleep well last night. My back was killing me. What are you doing? Are you busy right now? Oh, no. Oh. I didn't ask you to do that. I haven't been talking to anyone. Have people been talking behind my back? I don't think they would have time to form an opinion of me. Are you sure I asked you to do that? That sounds like something you would do on your own. I might go introduce myself now. Hopefully you haven't ruined my reputation by now. Oh, sweet pea. Always trying to help out. Okay, well that was simple enough. Oh, I'm gonna have to take Beaverly. It's gonna be Astrid and Beaverly to the Everdor. Well, we're here at Edgeboro Lane at the very least. So let's go get the blueprint that good old Buck is trying to ask. Get the blueprint. Fuck. I need to stop mincing. I need to stop mincing my words. Is it you, buddy? No. Where's the shop? It has to be, because you speak in riddles and you speak in rhymes. But you don't understand that I got ample time. Hi, Randy. Some guy was like telling me that you have a blueprint. Oh, you have everything. Thank you, buddy. Is there anything that you want? You know, if you want any, you know what? I know I can't like give it to you and I have to sell it, but I want you to keep that cake because you deserve it. You've been nothing but nice to me and you're actually selling me way more useful stuff than any of the Raccoon Inc. employees. So thank you. Randy, you are my favorite shop owner. And I will see you later. I'll be back sometime soon, probably. But yeah, Randy. Absolutely love Randy. Way more than any of the other. I mean, he's not really like a corporatized thing. I think that they literally said, oh, not corp. He's like a non-corporatized whatever. Do I want to change your voice? Yes. I can feel its venerable magic flowing through my nostrils. Its perfume possesses the distinct aromas of lilac and elderberries. Look at it. Cryptic ruins, silvery ornaments. Without the shadow of a doubt, the scroll is written in the ancient language of Nagadan. Make a knowledge roll. 18. Fantastic. Your success indicates you can read Old Nagadian perfectly. Commander, let yourself being guided by its enchanted instructions. Once the house is built, I can finally read the rest of the scenario. Once the lair is erected, I will rest at last, and I'll have the power to pierce through the eternal veil and communicate with the elemental powers. A humble fate lies in your hands, Commander. Okay, I'm playing an unwilling D&D campaign with a little creature. Oh, well, I literally can't progress further because I don't have Pine at all, nor access to Pine. But what we will be doing real quick, while I have to build that, that's over there, that's over there, that's over there. It really is next episode. The only thing I can do is bring Astrid to the Everdor. But also I'm being kneecapped as well because I don't know. There's something about bottled ectoplasm. And so it can't be this guy that gives me bottled ectoplasm. Because it would be like, usually the events start after their house has been built. But there's someone else. We do need to go fishing anyway. So I'm gonna go get those glass sheets made and then I'll get fishing. I'll see you all when all that's done because it is boring to make stuff. All right, so got everything done and the food is also now done. You can see what shellfish, and so that just gives us fisherman pie. Do I have 5 of a crustacean? Well, it definitely looks like I'm gonna need to go fishing now, but we'll put the 4 crab in and mix it with 5 fat. That's another thing on the list that looks like was unchecked. Next thing I need to do is go to sleep. Good morning, everybody. Let's go fill this up. So a few hours in the morning where there's nobody awake. Nobody awake, nobody doing things. No tasks for me to do other than just normal morning chores. Also, what I might do, because I'm kind of confused on where to get some of these recipes, how to like make them specifically, because some of them are like really niche where it's like you mix this specific ingredient with this specific ingredient. I might go on the wiki and just look up a few of them because there's a few that it's like, oh, I should have figured out how to make this, but I guess I just don't know what needs to go into XYZ thing. Hi, buddy. Oh, I'm seeing vision past meals I've had. That can't be a good sign. I keep forgetting to feed these people. You like acquired taste. How about this? Anything with an acquired taste commands respect. Thank you, Stella, for this bold and daring meal. Of course, buddy. Also have a hug. Good, good. Good. Everybody else is still sleeping. We can waiting for everybody to wake up at their own time. What about you? You're still asleep. It is, to be fair, it is, how early in the morning? I put the clock. 9 a.m. Be real, I'm not expecting people to be, I expect Gustav to be up bright and early. Look, that's something you might like, perhaps. Here's a gift from my collection. Hope you appreciate the value of such oddities. Oh, thank you. Got Beaverly. Everybody else is still asleep. Goddamn. Bye. I'm gonna give you some corn and then milk you. And some good rest, Patricia. You're amazing, Patricia. Hi, Ashlyn. Let's see. I have some cocoa beans and some milk. Hooray. Oh, hi, Beaverly. What do you gotta say? Sweet Pea. I do enjoy being on this boat. Been wondering, would it be possible to build me a house? Again? Oh, boy. Remember, the kids and David and I lived on a farm. We had nature all around with dogs and goats. Cozy little farmhouse. It wasn't much, but it was ours. Oh boy. Are you really, honey? Are you good? Here's some fire glow. Don't be shy. Maybe something extra spicy, please. Oh, thank you, dear. You are kind of losing touch. That's it, sweetie. Hey, over here. Let's go take a vacation on Grey Miss Peaks. Bruce and Mickey, I'm gonna be blunt with you. You can't go on that vacation just yet. Hey, what did I just say? What did I just say? Okay, go fly away. I was trying to talk to you about that and keeping you updated on the plans for that, but you can just go fly away and be an ass like that. Okay, we'll get there when we get there. Jesus Christ. Anyway, what did I put in? I don't know, I put in something. Fried crawfish. Oh, it was crustacean and fat. The next thing, and this is a weird one, is a weird in quotation marks. Pork and honey. I made a note that that's one. I'm pretty sure that's gonna give me like a honey glazed ham or something to that degree. Oh, Beaverly, you want to talk to me again? Look, Stella, I know I know you know something's not right with me. With my memory, with how I can think about things. I can't think the way I used to anymore. It's really hard. But you're here and it helps. You know what? Don't worry about it. Right, so... I did remember more of that dream I was telling you about the other day. You know the one with the projector and the sweet corn? That's right. And the one I was... In that one, I was looking at my dad's old film negative. It's from when we were stationed in Europe. It's from when he was stationed in Europe. I don't remember where exactly. Never really talked about his experiences. He probably was he was my complete opposite. He did mention seeing some beautiful houses. He always said we should build our house in that style. What was the name of that place? Nordwilder? That sounds right. Hopefully, if you find that acetate, it'll help me remember me a bit more. I wouldn't take this. I'm sure it will come in handy. Thanks again, Sweet Pea. So it's one of the houses up in Nordwilder. Well, we do have quite a bit of business in Nordwilder, but I will be doing that next episode. Yes, Astrid, I know you need to eat. I'd have a little something to eat on you, would you? Have a peach. Thank you, Munchkin. Of course, love. So, I'm trying to think. What would Beaverly dislike? And I know, I was like, oh, well, why would you pry and look into that? Well, part of the thing for sending all the spirits away, try to have their likes and dislikes fully fleshed out. Okay, so I have no tomato seeds, and I still don't have access to that entire area. I'm being kiboshed at the kneecaps because I don't know how to get bottled ectoplasm. Is there a place that we should be going to? We can head over to, like, the bus stop, I guess. While we do that, I'm gonna fish because we're getting a little bit low on fish. Oh, zero resist. Oh, no, never mind. The hell is that? Mysterious seed? Well, do I have a spot open in like my garden or something? What is it? I have to see if it's a garden seed or is it a garden seed or is it a field seed? It is a garden seed, even though its package doesn't indicate either. Well, I have an open garden right now, so no. Oh, I can put it in the middle. Well, I don't know what that grows into, but it grows into something. And I guess I'll put a fire glow and like carrot next to it. I feel like the mysterious seed is tied to a spirit or something, just because nothing in this game that is weird and kooky isn't tied. Everything that is weird and kooky is probably going to be tied to a spirit. Well, we're here at the bus stop, so we can jump over to Nordwilder. Hi, Alex. So we're gonna do... Where is it? Where is Nordwilder? Oh, it's just right here. But wanted to get over to the general area because what I will be doing is doing that in the next episode. So if you liked what you saw, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you want to. There's no pressure. And I'll see you in the next episode.